Hi, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. I was reminiscing about my mom, my biological mom. I've had many beautiful women in my life that mothered me. Oh, and how wonderful they were and are. But no one can replace your biological mom, no matter what kind of experience you have with them. My mom was beautiful. She was the strongest person I have ever known, witnessed, experienced. She had the most difficult life. When she turned 4, she contracted polio, and the medical team said that she would not make it, and she did. And then they said she'd never be conscious, and then she was, and then they said she'd never be able to take care of herself, and then she did. They said she couldn't swim, she couldn't walk, she couldn't do anything. She did everything they said that she couldn't do. And then she did the unthinkable. After being an honor roll, perfect A student, brilliant in her small country town, she met my father, this small, petite, white woman from the boonies, met my daddy, fell in love and married him in the 60s. It wasn't even legal for them to marry in the state they were in. So they went to another state and they got married. And then she got pregnant with me. She was a senior in college getting her chemistry degree because she wanted to be a chemist. They found out that she was pregnant because she started showing. And they knew that she probably was married to that black man they'd seen her with. So they kicked her out of school. And instead of giving up on life, she moved to Chicago, where she then had me, while my father was there, away, serving his time in the Army. This little, soft-spoken, brilliant, sad, in pain woman had me. And we had a very different kind of relationship because I was the first of 5. And she couldn't do it by herself. And when Daddy finally came back, he was working. She had to raise these kids the best she could in the circumstances that she was in, which was in constant pain, constantly having surgeries because she wanted to walk alone without help of braces. She had 5. First, my brothers and I as her first set, and then my sisters. My mother wasn't perfect because life is not perfection. Life is perfectly not perfect. She suffered from intense depression, especially after my father and she decided to split ways. She was very sad. So that complicated our relationship because I became more of a caretaker for her than I'm sure she wanted. I had to help. And so it became a role for me to care for my mom. And she did the best she could to emotionally care for me. If there was ever a time that I needed anything, she was there. In spite of the difficulties of flying, she would visit me when I lived in Los Angeles and New York. she would always come to me, especially when I was dealing with medical things, because that was her expertise. She had lived a life of dealing with the medical profession and surgeries and all the things that go with it. She was always there holding my hand. The first time I almost passed away, she was there to give me the good news that no, I did not have cancer, and yes, they got all the sickness out of me, and I was going to live. Then she was with me with my daughter. When my daughter was born, my mom was there and stayed with me the first couple of months, thank God. So, just like life is, she was constantly evolving and growing and doing the very freaking best she could. And I will always cherish her memory forever, as long as I live and beyond, because she showed me how to be strong and tenacious and persistent and to not give up. Man, at the end, she held on for so long. You don't even know how many times we thought, this is the end, mom's going, she's transitioning. But she would hold on and hold on and hold on. And at the end, she didn't have a great quality of life. But she still held on. I remember when I sat down with her and I was like, Mom, if you can hear me, because she was not cognizant of her surroundings for quite a long time. I said, Mommy, if you can hear me, which I know you can, you have done enough. You have shown us so much. You've shown us what to do and what not to do in certain circumstances. You have sacrificed your life for your children, and you deserve quality of life. You deserve to move on. So while it will crush my spirit to see you physically gone, I love you so much that I'm willing to let you go. Fly with the angels. And as you wanted to do, dance with Michael Jackson. So I've been blessed. Through all the pain, I've been blessed. Through all the joy, I've been blessed because I had Beverly Ann Williams, maiden name Connor, as my mother. I hope all of you who are celebrating your mother and being celebrated enjoy this beautiful May Day.